We're already in week 5 of term 2. Let's look at this week's English lesson. This week I'm going to put 2 themes into one. It will be wild animals and animals that live in water. Let's first take a look at wild animals. Wild animals live in nature and they are not tame. What does tame mean? It means that the animals are not dangerous or frightened of people. They are domesticated. So wild animals are not tame. Wild animals live in a habitat, which is their natural home. So in nature, they depend only on themselves to survive. They don't depend on humans or people. They only depend on themselves. They are wild animals. Next, we have animals that live in water. Animals that live in water are also called aquatic animals. They either live in fresh water, such as lakes, rivers, and ponds, or they live in salt water, like the ocean. A few questions we can look at when we talk about wild or water animals. What is a wild animal? Wild animals live in a habitat, which is their natural home, and they depend only on themselves to survive. They are not tame. They do not live with people. Can you name the big 5? We have the big 5 living right here in South Africa. They are the elephant, the lion, the leopard, the rhinoceros, and the buffalo. Where do aquatic animals live? Aquatic animals are animals that live in the water. They either live in fresh water, such as lakes, rivers, and ponds, or salt water, like the ocean. Let's take a look at our phonics for week 5. This week, we are going to be looking at the silent E, or the magic E. We call it the magic E because it changes the vowel before it. The magic E comes at the back of a word, and there's a vowel in the middle of the word that changes. So if the vowel is an A sound, it changes to an A sound. If it's an A sound, it changes to a U sound. If it's an I sound, it changes to an I sound. If it's an O sound, it changes to an O sound. Let's take a look at some of the words we'll be looking at this week. Cake, K-A-K-E. The A changes to an A, cake. W-A-V-E. The A changes to an A, so it is wave. G-A-T-E. Gate. K-A-B-E. Here is the A sound. It changes to a U sound. So this word is cube. T-A-N-E. Tune. Here we have the I sound. H-I-V-E. The I changes to an I. Hive. B-I-K-E. B-I-K-E. Bike. T-I-M-E. Time. Yeah, we have the O sound. It changes to an O sound. V-O-T-E. Vote. B-O-N-E. Bone. Do you notice I do not pronounce the S sound? I don't go gaite or taime. It's a silent E. It only changes the vowel sound before it. So the A to the A, the A to the U, the E to the I, the O to the O. So we only change those and we don't say the S sound. This week's reading is the book SNOOT. The title of this book is SNOOT. The author of the book is Simon Puttock. The illustrator of the book is Thomas Doherty. Here is the reading piece you will be reading for an assessment. You must try read each word as accurately as you can and read the whole piece as quickly as you can. You'll have 1 minute to read as many words as you can. So pause it here and you can practice your reading for next week. This week's writing piece is going to be all about your favorite things. What is your favorite color? What is your favorite fruit? What is your favorite food? What is your favorite sport? And lastly, what is your favorite animal? The next writing piece for the week is to write about your favorite animal. So we've been learning about wild animals and animals that live in the water. There are many other types of animals too. What is your favorite animal? Now on the right, I've given you a writing process. You can follow it, but it's not compulsory. It just gives you an idea of how to finalize your writing piece. I am going to give you some examples of your planning phase. I want you to write a story of at least 5 sentences about your favorite animal. So the first thing you need to do before you start writing is to choose an animal. What are you going to be writing about? What is your favorite animal? Your next sentence can be, what does your animal look like? What does your animal eat? Where does your animal live? And lastly, write something interesting about your animal. Why do you like this animal? You will be writing a Get Well Soon card this week. You will only change a few words here and there. You can copy it exactly how it is. It's for handwriting practice and just to give you an example of what a Get Well Soon card looks like. So the words I've highlighted in red here, you can go and change. So you can write to whoever you want. You can write exactly what's wrong with them, what you heard is wrong with them, whether they're in the hospital, what type of illness do they have. And then you can say any sweet message at the end. Lastly, you can write your name. Then we have some handwriting this week that you're going to complete in your lined classwork book, exactly how it is here on this page. Can you see I've underlined some of the words in the writing piece? These are all the words with the magic E sound in them. Can you read these words? I hope you enjoyed the lesson this week. Enjoy your week, have fun with it, and if you'd like to comment on this video, please go down and comment, like the video and subscribe.